Ooh, and welcome to today's stream. Close a couple of stuff here. All right, let's go. Welcome to today's stream again. Today we are flying in Peru. It's gonna be a really nice flight. Yeah, there is a news here. As you know, Peru airport was under, not really full airport, but there was a construction of a new terminal, a very big one actually, way bigger than the old one. And yeah, as you know, I don't even know if I streamed in YouTube, but the flight I did a long time ago from Lima to Cuzco. But yeah, with a custom scenery, we were missing. We had just that terminal there, which is the old one, but now, and here actually there was some building under construction, which was pretty cool. And now they updated. This is the low-end scenery. Yeah, we do have our new terminal. Was already active since a while in real life, but yeah, finally we have it, and we are gonna do a very cool flight today. We're gonna cross Andes, going toward the Amazon forest. We're gonna land in a valley area, not really a valley, it's more like surrounded by mountains. You can see we have, it's like a plateau. This is the valley, and it's a plateau, close to the valley itself, surrounded by mountains, close to the Amazon forest. But to get there, we're gonna have to cross all the way. We have to cross Andes to get to our destination today, which is Tarapoto. We are departing, of course, from Lima, Peru. I did file the flight plan, by the way. Okay, it's not me. Okay. Nice. So let's go. Let's start preparing everything. So yeah, as I just told you, this terminal here wasn't present in the previous version. Oh wow, look at that. And also in the default scenery. So if you come to Lima, be aware that you're not gonna have the possibility to park in this terminal here, which I have no idea how it's called. Maybe I have it in the charts. No, it's not telling me. Okay, yeah, new terminal. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show you later. But yeah, let's start everything up. We are flying the Fenix today. Classic Fenix. At least once a week we fly it. The day is not the best, so I'm not so sure of which kind. Oh, wow, I start aligning this before turning on the external power. Okay, nice. Come on, let's give a check here if it disappeared. All right. So yeah, I'm not sure what we will be able to see. What is this? No, not this. No, wait. Okay, this. Oh wow, it's just sim brief operation. All right, let's import everything. Let's start boarding the plane. Fast. I want to check the takeoff weight and landing weight. Okay. So our takeoff weight will be 67.2, right on the maximum. Yeah, we'll be right on the maximum also on the landing weight. So we're gonna land overweight, as you well know. Sim brief. I added 30 minutes of extra fuel, but yeah, basically we're not gonna make it there with 6.4.5. Also, we're gonna take shortcuts. So yeah, but it's fine. Couple of hundreds of kilos of overweight usually. Let me connect the jetway, which is working fine. Not the best texture, to be honest, but at least we have the terminal. This, from now, since now it's the only scenery that does have the new terminal included, which is very new. So yeah, let me see. I don't see. We have 2 traffic on ground. I don't see any other. But yeah, whatever. Okay, boarding the plane. let's see this procedure. FMC init request. So, well, cost index is pretty low. So flight number is Lima Papa Echo, which is LAN Peru, Latam Peru today, and is 2081. Okay. Cost index 5, cruise altitude 330. Okay, perfect. Align or F, confirm align. Wind request. And soon I'm gonna show you the departure procedure. I mean, pretty soon actually. Okay, this should be fine already. Yeah. I guess so. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we definitely need to check the departure procedure. Let me sync it here. All right. So today we are gonna, I mean, we don't have controller, so I'm gonna assume we're gonna do it. So the EVUR 2 departure, which is, it's a very good one, in my opinion. We're gonna take off runway 16 right, straight ahead until cease and then left turn toward Andes. And then we're gonna turn to the north. As you can see, we're gonna have Andes to our right. And then starting climbing. Yeah, we have some big constraint here, of course. You know, this is a, I mean, the terrain here is very, very high. Look at these peaks, for example, 19,600 feet of altitude, which is very high. So yeah, but it's also quite cloudy, to be honest. So again, I'm not sure which kind of possibility we're gonna have to see some mountains today, but we're gonna see. So this is the departure. Let's set up. Departure. Actually, we're gonna go to Lexbook. Doesn't really make any difference for you. So 16 right, EVUR 2 transition, AMVEX insert. Let's check if that we don't have any discontinuity. Yeah, we have a below altitude constraint at EVSUR. Yeah, above 6,000, but also below 9,000. Yeah, we're gonna see how to deal about that. Probably we're gonna just climb as we always do. All right, performance page here, flight plan page here. What's happening? Ah, yeah, it's just aligning.
Lima-Tarapoto, el argentino 1653, presión 8 con plan de vuelo enviado a Cusco. Taxi a punto de espera de 16 izquierda.
Okay. Yeah, this is quite, I mean, I understand Spanish actually, but yeah, usually, especially if there is no controller, you shouldn't talk in your native language, in VATSIM. Just to let you know. And I saw some update, I mean, it was quite some months ago now, but I thought they prohibit to use any other languages except from English, but people are still using it, even controllers, so I don't know. Okay. So waiting for ILS to be aligned, we have to calculate performance. We are still boarding people. Yeah, there's nothing we can do at the moment. Unless we can go back. So it's taking off from the left. Ah, no, it's taxing now. Ah, yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I don't have the livery of this plane. Oh, look at the flags. Pretty cool. Looks pretty... yeah, like a single animation. Maybe it does change with the direction. I don't know. Okay, Iris aligned. And yeah, a couple of seconds still to finish the boarding. Initial climb, well, 9,000, I guess, because climb. Yeah, I'm gonna stop 9,000 here. Okay, let's remove some. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the company messages. Yeah. Anyway, I just have to wait now. 5 seconds actually. Well, let's give a check to him. I don't know what he's doing. There's another traffic there. Okay, this is the guy who talks. This guy's not talking. I guess he. Okay. Okay, we finished boarding. In the meantime, so yeah, let's go. Look at this. It's disconnected. So I guess the reason why he does, I mean, usually he connect the jetway after the boarding is because you have to manually set it up, which is strange because, yeah, there is probably an input on jetway after the boarding. So if it's connect, it's gonna disconnect, and the opposite, of course. If you start, come on, let's go and calculate performance. I have my torch on. Departure, so runway 16 right, dry conditions, sync this, packs on, this is fine, calculate. 153, 153, 154, flaps 1 down, 0.1, the rate 64, the runway is very long. It's, oh, not really, I thought more. But it's a 3,500 meter long. I mean, it's very long, but I thought it was even more in Lima. SAM to MCDU. And we need to initialize weight as well. Here, here. Okay, let's give a check to everything. Init. Weight is fine. Performance. 153, 153. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Check here. Dash, 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 dot, and etc. Autopilot panel is perfect. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. So, AP is starting. In the meantime, let's just remove a couple of messages. Alright, and we need to brief the taxi because it's not that short today. Okay, I'm gonna show you that immediately. So we are at stand 105, I guess. We're gonna push back on Mike. And then we can taxi Mike until Quebec, and then Victor, runway 16 right. We can probably take off from Victor 2. Let's see if we can change. No, I don't think so because it's a new airport. Sorry, it's a new. No, I don't think the run is that new actually. Let's see. So performance. Yeah, I don't know why there is no interception anymore. I mean, in the past there was something here. Nowadays, I don't care. We're gonna use all the runway. We are going to Warp Mountain, so it's even better. Alright, let's push back. Pew blade. Let's disconnect this. And here. Okay. Yeah, already sound of the Fenix kicking in. And okay. Start pushback, release parking brake.
Lima traffic, Argentina 1653.
Starting number 1.
Reaching holding point runway 16 left. Clear for takeoff. Direct Falcon.
Forgot the beacon. Alright. Actually, I want to go to this side here because we have a traffic taking off. It's yeah, but we're gonna turn now. Oh, there is also another one. How many we are? What? Oh, okay. So this guy's going without a flight plan, I guess, because it was moving. Oh, look at the hydraulic system. So we have a traffic there, which is what? Is crossing. Okay, and then we another one there. Okay, this is the Argentina, I guess. Okay, starting number 2. Yeah, we're gonna start up from cabin today. Ooh, parking brake. So we're gonna go straight ahead now for the taxi. Okay, this one is taking off. Wow. Wow. Very beautiful.
We land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat.
Oops. Okay, there we have it.
And put it over your head. Pass
Gone. And now the other one, which is not.
Back 8 is Argentina 16 for free, ascending to fly 390.
The other guy is not talking at all. Which you know that I'm so tilted when I see this on VATSIM. Ah, it's open the cabin door, of course. Okay, after start, flaps 1.
Your tray table must now be stowed. Armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
Wow, look, the Andes.
Further
Wow,
information regarding
beautiful.
safety on board.
Flaps 1 set. Ground spoiler arm, predictive wind shear is on. APU blade. Sorry, predictive wind shear is auto. No. Taxi lights. Let's go. Go straight here. Terrain. And yeah, weather radar on the first officer. Parking brake released. Let's go. Yeah, not gonna. Okay, no, it's without what? Ah, so if I had a flight plan with the old. No. I don't know what this guy is doing. He's not talking, he doesn't have a flight plan. Exactly what you don't have to do on VATSIM. Can I see the experience of this guy here? It's gonna be the cloud. Look at him, by the way. It's a 7.3, right? Yeah. Okay. 3 hour. Nice. Yeah, guy. I mean, again, if you're new on VATSIM, just actually it's Lima for tax. No, it's nothing. Just talk. I mean, VATSIM is a ATC server. It's a comp server. It's not done for traffic or anything else. The purpose is to talk to each other if there are traffic with you, of course. Sometimes there are people completely alone in the airport just typing or chatting on the frequency. I forgot everything, by the way. But yeah, especially, file the flight plan and talk. You don't have to say much. Two very important things are, I'm lining up and taking off, and I'm full established. Yeah, that's the true thing you really have to report. But whatever. Let's get out of here. We are taxiing pretty fast. I guess we're kind of in a slope or something. I feel like we're a bit in a slope. I don't think usually this plane taxi that fast. I'm in idle, by the way. Yeah. I guess we are out of this slope now. Fenix, Fenix, Fenix. Okay. So here, straight ahead, we're gonna take Quebec, which is the second one. I remind you, we are in Lima. We are going to Tarapoto. We are gonna cross all the Andes to get there. Tarapoto is in the Amazon forest side. We are in the Pacific Ocean side of Peru. So in order to get there, we need to cross completely. Wow, look, Lima is a very beautiful place. Look at this context here. We have, are those islands? Yeah, it's an island. Wow. La Mina Hill. Very interesting. I want to investigate this. So this is an island. And of course, behind us, we do have Andes. Look at them. So straight ahead here, and next to the right, and then all the way down to the end of the runway. We're gonna use all the runway because, as I told you before, we were gonna turn after departure toward the mountain, so we want to climb the more we can. Even if, of course, this plane can take off in way less runway than what we have here. I mean, it's an A320. Oop, completely overshoot the okay, not really. We're right here. Oh my god. Yeah, you have to anticipate some maneuver with the A320. Also, my rudder pedal are not in the best position. I guess you definitely saw it now. Let me reposition them. Oh boy. Okay, a little better. And let's get back on the center line. So to get the center line in the A320, the trick, I mean, at least in the Fenix, you see this square here and this dot. Yeah, if you put your center line in the middle of them, you're gonna end up being right there, as you can see. So this is the trick I use in the A320. Every plane is different in this, of course, because yeah, it's a different cockpit. But A320 and 73, I remember them because it's the plane I flew the most, of course. Do we have the taxi? Yeah, it's gonna turn a little bit to the. Let me see, because this is a new scenery. Taxi lights on, right? Yeah. Wow, we're taxiing very fast. Yeah, of course we could check if there is a slope. Yeah, there is a slope. I can see because in my telemetry in Navigraph I have a vertical speed of -10. Okay, now it's reducing. That means that we are going down a little bit. So that's why we're taxiing very fast, 30 knots. Okay, now we are leveling. That's very cool. Yeah, we should slow down a little bit. Okay, everything looks ready to me. Yeah. Okay. Oop. And we're keeping going down. Very interesting. Okay. Slowing down gently. Okay. All right. Wow, -7 on the vertical speed. We're really in a slope now. Okay. All right. Let's give a check to. Let's stop here. I need to check the VATSIM. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Nobody around. Let's go. Brake release, strobe lights, nose on takeoff, landing lights, running turn off. So that also means that we are gonna be in a slope, but let's say we're gonna be in kind of a climb now during takeoff. Yeah, it would be interesting to check the, look at the boat there. The charts, of course, if it's correct, I mean, or if it's only a scenery problem. I mean, it's not a big problem, of course, but that's gonna, yeah, slow you down a little bit. But we have plenty of runway. Oop. And wow, look at this. All right, let's go. 50%. All right. Brake release. Man flex. Okay, man flex SRS runway. Auto thrust blue. There is wind. Wow, 6 knots of crosswind. B1 rotate into the wind. Ooh. Positive ray, gear up. And there we have Lima Airport. Wow, look at this. Oh my god. Beautiful day today. It's the best view we had in the... I mean, taking off from Lima. Wow, look at Los Andes. Oh my god. Wow. Amazing departure. Okay, let's get back to the cockpit. And back to the flight director. Lever, climb. Thrust climb. Alright. Autopilot. Oh my god, that was amazing. Look at this. Yeah. Because the other time I took off from here was quite foggy. Today is a... I mean, we have a nice view on the city, on the mountains around. Incredible place. With the ocean here. And speed check. Flaps up. Wow. What an incredible departure. And here we have the Pacific Ocean, of course. Okay. So we're gonna get some direct for sure. Not now. Because we have to be above 4,000 at the next waypoint, which is in 3 miles. We're gonna make it, probably. And above 6,000. Okay, let me set up flight level change because I don't want to stop climbing at 9,000 feet, of course. At all. Okay, 4,000 direct. Here. Let's go. Let's anticipate the turn and let's enjoy it from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts
What a sound.
while the seatbelt sign is on.
Wow.
We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you
And now we are gonna see the airport
toilets
appearing.
located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not
It's right there. There we have it.
time.
Runway 16 left, and the one we used, runway 16 right. Wow, incredible.
Fresh selection available today.
Incredible clear skies today, over the city, at least.
Together with drinks and snacks from the bar.
Oh, super cool. That was very, very, very cool. Okay. Direct. I'm gonna give me some direct as soon as we are fine with the constraint. So keep turning. Wow, what a beauty. Yeah, of course, the procedure was done also for probably for noise abatement procedure, so we wouldn't overfly the city like that. But yeah, who cares? We are in a sim, and we are pretty high already. We are 8,000 feet. Look at the airport. Wow, amazing departure. Really, really good. And look in front of us what we had now. Lights off. Should be disarmed. Look this. Let's go here. Let's go here. Wow. Wow, look at these areas. Those areas. Into the mountains. Look at this incredible valley here. Leaving the city. What a place. Okay, acceleration. Pressure is standard. Landing side off. Light panel is completely fine. Acceleration. We're gonna have to be above flight level 110 before to give us a direct to Juliet Charlie 401, which is gonna happen pretty soon. Look at the city. Wow, incredible departure today. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a little bit of long time, honestly. I didn't have such a good departure. That's why I mean, I love to fly out of Europe. We flew in Europe quite a lot recently. Yeah, of course, you're gonna have an ATC sometime, all the stuff, but yeah, you're completely missing this stuff here, which is just amazing. Direct. I want to do something. Yes, I want to increase this, of course. which I don't remember now. Great. I don't remember. Hopefully it's nothing important. What's that? Look at the airport. And the new terminal. This is the new terminal here. I remind you, we're going from Lima, Peru to Tarapoto, Peru, Amazon forest. And we're gonna have to cross Andes. As you can see, we are going toward them. Straight ahead of us. Look at this. Yeah, I thought it was, I mean, cloudy than this. Which is, yeah, seatbelts off. Which is completely fine, of course. I mean, if we have clear skies, we're gonna have a nice view. Wow, look at this. I mean, the city here and mountain like that, so close, and and the Pacific Ocean. What a place. And there we have the island. Yeah, this was the island we were seeing from the airport. Now it's super flat because we are pretty far. Give a check on VATSIM. I don't think anyone will go to Tarapoto today. It's really exotic one. We don't even have ILS. We have a localizer approach. We're gonna shoot it. Probably. And, okay, we can go direct to Isle Roll. Which is what? Ah, no. We can go direct to. No, we're pretty low still. No. What the f? We can go direct to nothing actually. Okay. I can see a pretty high. Well, look at that. That's an high mountain. As I showed you before, we're gonna pass close to almost 20,000 feet high mountains. Which probably you can see already in the terrain here. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one here, which probably is that one. We will see. I remind you, this is an area full of volcanoes, of course. Andes, I mean. So many of those high peaks are just volcanoes. Okay, zoom in a little bit now. Okay, direct here. And over, above flight level 190, we are gonna go direct to Amvex. Turning to the right, now really going toward mountains. Look at this. Wow. Incredible place. It's always so good to fly here. Okay, continue climb. Level 250. Okay, direct. Amvex. Insert. Let's go. Let's enjoy the turn. Wow. What an incredible. I'm gonna say it 20 times tonight, but what an incredible place. This is so good. Okay, we have a little bit of headwind. Yeah, probably that's the. Yeah, we have a couple of high peak. One is that. And one is that one, of course. I don't know which one is the one we saw before, but yeah, probably we're gonna pass quite close to this. Not sure. Yeah, we're gonna see many peaks. But I'm quite sure that the highest, which is called Ciula Grande, is that. At least close to the airport. Yeah, and also the highest we're gonna cross today. Ciula Grande, which is 21,000 feet high. Ah no, it's Yerupaja, 22,000 feet high. Okay, cool. Yeah, very cool. And I guess it's that complex there. We're going pretty toward that. Yeah, probably it is. And continue climb. Cruise altitude today is flight level 2. Sorry, it's 330 today. Okay. Climbing, we're gonna accelerate even more. We're gonna cruise. The cost index is pretty low, so it's 0.74 our cruise speed. Yeah, we have cost index 5 with headwind on top of that. Yeah, sometimes I don't get the cost index philosophy in SimBrief, to be honest. But whatever. Wow. Yeah, now it's gonna get very interesting. Yeah, it's a it's a 1 hour flight, more or less. But yeah, we took off like 15 minutes ago now. Yeah, 45 minutes more or less from now to the destination. Again, destination that is this, in kind of this plateau close to the valley here, into the Amazon forest. But we have to cross all this stuff before, and now we are around here more or less. Okay, oh yeah, look at those peaks. So this stuff here is 22,000 feet high. A little less, but 21 and 700, something like that. But yeah, incredible. Check VATSIM. Okay, this is us. This is our destination. Okay, yeah. Imagine with this flight. I mean, these flights are so good, even as a passenger. Ah, incredible. No, wait, our cruise altitude is 33,000 feet. Yeah. Yeah. What a place. Look at that. Also the quality of the... I mean, now, of course, you know, we're a bit high, so yeah, it's not the... I mean, it's not the max quality, of course. And yeah, Handes is pretty good overall. Compared to other areas. Yeah, I discovered recently an area in Alps. So if you fly low in Western Alps, you're gonna have an insane terrain definition. Yeah, I'm gonna show you in live stream. Maybe we can fly there this week. I mean, I will see, or next week. But yeah, extremely highly detailed. Like, it's not even close to this. It's like real life, basically. I mean, it feels like real life. 100%. But I will show you. But this is pretty good as well. Wow, this stuff is pretty high. I mean, it's 16,000 feet high. This stuff here. Yeah, and that's the... Oh wow, look at that. Oh my god. It's getting very interesting already. And even, I'm not even sure that maybe that one is the highest. I don't know. We will see as soon as we get close to that. Maybe it's something else. You know, it's full of, well, of course, it's full of good mountains in here. Yeah, I want to go to see the Aconcagua one day. Wow. Oh my god. Let's see this side. Oh my god. Okay, we are at Amvex, and now it's basically straight ahead to the not to the final, sorry, to the start of our arrival, which we will have to schedule. Yeah, we have a discontinuity there. Or should we schedule it now and then enjoy the area? Yeah, probably yes, since we are a little bit far. So very fast, very quickly, from NPAP we are gonna go with the MPAP 1 Delta arrival to the VOR Tango Alpha Papa, and from the VOR we have a localizer approach, which I want to try to no, we don't have the right transition. Oh boy. Yeah, but we're gonna, yeah, this is, yeah, it's, can we change it maybe? Yeah, we can change arrival if we want. Because, let me see. Cancel. Let me see. I don't see any arrival. Our flight plan and pop. Yeah, we'll end up in MPOP. But yeah, but I don't see any arrival for us. I mean, to use the localizer. Okay, everything is blocked here. Nice. And let me go back to the sim 1 sec. I'm gonna restart Navigraph because it's completely frozen now. I'm gonna check Navigraph by myself and then I'm gonna show you what I have decided. Otherwise, yeah, because it's way better to see this great view of Andes. So yeah, let me see here. Okay, switch. Yeah, I need some charts. Okay, this is to DVR. Wow, it's completely. What? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can shoot it. Yeah. All the arrival are toward the VR approach. Unless we do from. Yeah, we completely avoid the. Let me see this. Rock suit. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Yeah, because all the VR arrival, I mean, all the arrival gonna bring us to the VOR. Wow, look at this place. Is this the yes? Yeah, this is the Herupaha. This one. Herupaha, which is 21,800 feet high. And behind there, I guess we are too far to guess. Or maybe not. No, wait a sec. No, we are too close. Can't be. Or yeah, I don't know if it's that. This is pretty high, of course. Because we're passing right above something. No, I mean, I think it's no. Okay, yeah. This should be the Herupaha Chico. Yeah. That one there, I don't know. Yeah. I don't see anything too high. Maybe it's the Calarajo, Pico Este, or Calarajo. I don't know. But look at this. Yeah, of course, this is snow from. Maybe it's from the sim. I don't know. Yeah, the only way to check it is like set up really high temperature. I mean, summertime, taking away the real weather to see if it's snow generated by the sim or is snow from satellite images. Look at the Pacific. Look at this view. I mean, we have a 21,000 feet high mountain here, and we have the Pacific Ocean right there. Incredible. Wow. Just incredible. Okay. We can shoot a VOR, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep searching for the... wait a sec. No, wait. Maybe I found a solution. Let me see. The impact 1 delta. Yeah. Yeah. 1 delta. Okay. Yeah, I found something. Okay. I'm gonna show you as soon as we get away from here. Oops. Can we go outside view now? I don't like planes that let you go outside view. Yeah, pretty cool. And in front of us, so here unfortunately it's cloudy because probably we would have been able to see the Amazon forest in one side and the Pacific Ocean in the other one. And the point is we are 33,000 feet high and look at the terrain. Looks like we are 12,000 feet, something like that. A little more, but yeah, definitely not that high. Okay, so what I decided at the end is this. So basically, in our arrival, we have the waypoint Raksatu, which is also one of the, as you can see here, the initial fix of our approach, localizer approach. So yeah, we are gonna do the arrival until Raksatu. It's not Raksatu, it's Raksut, and then switch to the approach. That's the plan. Okay, which we have to set up it now. So the arrival is gonna be the localizer 35 MPAT 1 delta via Raksut. Let's see if it's automatic. So after Raksut, yeah, I guess it's switching automatically. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. 109.7, 109.7 confirmed. The course is the okay, it's fine. So we are shooting a localizer approach, which means that we just have the localizer. It's quite obvious. But yeah, we're not gonna have any glide. Oh, technically, we shouldn't have any glide slope. So yeah, we do have descent reference, of course. So how you shoot this stuff? Usually, what I do is I set up the minima on the altitude indicator here. Sorry, altitude clearance here, and which is 1,350, and I start descending vertical speed until the minimum. Of course, it's a 3-degree angle. I mean, you have all your reference here, as you do have in the VOR. You have also your check, so you're gonna intercept at 5,000 feet. I mean, not really, but yeah, you have some steps. So 5,000 feet here, we have to be at not below 3,250 at 9 miles from the runway, and 1,930 at 4.1 miles, and then down to the minima. If you don't see the runway, go around, whatever. And here you have your classical gradient. So it's a 3-degree angle. So the typical vertical speed for an ILS approach is around 800, 900 feet per minute, and indeed, as you can see, this is based, of course, in ground speed. So this is telling you basically if you have a ground speed of 160 knots, you have to descend at 849 on the vertical speed, and etc. But yeah, this is like in a perfect condition, but there is this thing called, I mean, there is wind, of course, but that's not really a problem because it's involving your ground speed, so you're gonna have a different ground speed. But yeah, it's a non-precision approach. It's very similar to a VOR, very, very similar. But what I noticed I mean, I'm not sure on what I'm saying now, but I noticed maybe in the past that in some localizer approach there is the glide slope for some reason. We'll see today. Speaking of which, we are 80 miles from top of descent. And now it's getting cloudy. So the meter at destination says that we are gonna have, wow, scattered cloud, towering cumulus, 1,500 feet, broken, bleh. Oh boy, broken clouds at 8,000, shower in the vicinity. That means that we have some storm happening around there. I don't think you're gonna see anything on Volant. Yeah, maybe. No, okay. I don't even know if they have radar in real life. So in satellite radar, I mean. So what you can do is, of course, use Windy to check the satellite images, or use yeah, indeed. Because if I show you Navigraph weather system, as you can see, we don't really have a weather indication in our destination because it's missing. So yeah, but whatever. So let's say it's not the best weather, but is it's VFR condition, and we have 5 knots of crosswind at the moment. How are you doing here? Yeah, I'm gonna descend in 70 miles more or less. Wow. This is also one of the plane, the Charlie Bravo Alpha Whiskey, in which I have the most hour of flight and flights itself. I can show you from Volanta. You know that I always use the same plane, the same registration. From the last places, from the last airport I let it. So this is of course the plane I flew the most, but because I did long haul with this, many planes here are the reason of many hours. This one for example is just 4 flights, 25 hours because there was a long haul involved. Wow, the width there, I flew it that much. But okay, yeah, there we have it. 21 flights. So if I search for flights, yeah, it's the 4th plane I used the most. Yeah, I did many. I'm doing kind of a tour of South America, which is not like a classic tour, but I go like in the main airport and then I see all the destination, all the interesting destination around, and then I go to the next one. So now we are in Lima. We went to Cuzco. We're going here today. We have some other, and then the next big flight. I don't know. Do they fly from La Paz? I think they fly from La Paz. I don't remember if Latam. Okay, if the Latam fly to La Paz, it's gonna be La Paz, or of course Santiago de Chile. Where is Santiago? Wow, it's very far. This is gonna be a long flight. I'm gonna do offline. But this is gonna take probably years to do because I'm doing a flight every month or even less with this plane. So many planes to fly, so yeah. We have to make some rotation. Wow, look at this side as well. So here is Amazon forest, completely covered by cloud. It's one of the rainiest places in the world for some reason. But yeah, wow, look at this, pretty cool. Can we see the ocean still? Look at that stuff. Maybe not. No. Maybe not. Alright. Around 50 miles from descent. We are leaving Andes now. So yeah, the first flight I did with this plane was a long time ago. Let me see. Yeah, the first flight I did was this. It was 10th September 2022. So basically, yeah, 3 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I was also waiting. I mean, at some point I stopped this tour because I was waiting the World Up, the Scenery Gateway, whatever. That never comes. But yeah, now let's go. I mean, it's an occasion to fly in South America. You know that I love to fly in the remote area, especially South America. So yeah, why not? Okay, 40 miles from top of descent. We're gonna descend initially flight level 250. Company message. Let's remove it. We're gonna have to set up the destination data. Meter is 40 minutes ago. It's from 40 minutes ago. Okay, we're gonna start descending 10 miles from the top of descent as always. Yeah, I think it's fine. So after NPAP, we can descend 9,000 feet. Okay. We are right on the edge of Andes now. You can see here the big drop. It's not gonna dropping straight ahead to Amazon forest like he's doing in Ecuador probably. It's a little bit more gentle, but still. Here we have the nice plateau. Wow, look at that. And here there is kind of a slope going down, pretty hard. So yeah, we're gonna get there pretty soon at this point. Just waiting the top of descent now. QNH is 1013, yeah, standard pressure. Humidity 59%. That's interesting. I thought way more, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. You can see some clouds there. You know that cumulonimbus, it's something that we are really missing in MSF. I saw some, I think it was a mod from Kerbal. I saw some photos in social media. Yeah, it was so good. I mean, at least from the distance, the type of cloud was very interesting. So it would be great to have something like similar in MSFS from the distance, because you can see cumulonimbus from very far, of course. And here, it's something really missing to me. I mean, not really missing. It's not the end of the world, of course. But yeah, would be great to have them. Okay. Yeah, basically we are in a very long final, little offset. Yeah. Check the VATSIM. This guy are both going to this one without flight plan still. Nice. A320 Neo. I don't think that this does exist Argentina here. I don't know. 737 from Cuzco. Yeah, very cool. Alright, top of descent appearing right here. In the Airbus you have this nice arrow which is basically telling you descend. It's pointing, let's say, toward down. Top of climbing is the opposite, of course. Now top of climbing is quite different because it's like, yeah, it's like up and then flat, I guess. Like the bottom of descent arrow, the famous blue arrow, which is the green banana, basically. What's happening here? Listo para despegue. Ah, yeah, because there's a traffic landing and someone is taking off. Yeah. Okay. All right. Descending. 1000 feet per minute, classical. Down we go. Wow, what a sound. Yeah, this kind of sound you only appreciate it with the headphones. It's a very bass sound. Okay. Plane is slowing down, but yeah, because we're gonna descend like that. Yeah, 250. Okay, speed on me. Let's keep 255. Descent. Sorry, destination dot. Okay, QNH 1013. Temperature 31 degrees is very hot. I mean, not really. I mean, it's summer there, of course. So, yeah, it's not really hot. And the wind is 56 knots. And the barometric minima is 1350, which we need to remind us because it's important for our autopilot disconnection. Not really autopilot disconnection, but yeah, we're gonna set up the minima and then descend in vertical speed and go around until it's 5000. Okay. And when we are visual, we're gonna just disengage autopilot and land. Oh my god. Okay. So speed is mine. Yeah, I'm gonna descend to 260 because also usually it's quite a sharp descent on the Fenix. With cost index 5, probably not. Well, let's keep it like that. So we can descend 9,000 now. Okay, let's descend 11,000. Oh yeah, you can see the blue arrow. Yeah, it's right here. So it's really intuitive, to be honest. Okay, vertical path catching us. Okay, 11,000 feet. So now means that we're not gonna make 9,000 feet. Not even, I mean, before our airport, but of course we are gonna increase the descent rate now. And the blue arrow just appeared. Okay, 1,500, a little more. Okay, 1,600. Let's go down. Perhaps even more. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Let's go down without any hesitation. Wow, this sound, I mean, this pull down here, it's just incredible. Ooh! Okay. Sorry, it was a mic test. Zooming. Terrain stays on. Getting into the cloudy area now. We still have a little bit of headwind. As you can see, 9,000 or above before rack suit. Let's arm this, this, and this. I remind you this is a localizer approach, so we're not gonna have glide slope technically. We'll see. Because you never know in MSFS. Sometimes you can't have the approach at all. Like I experienced recently. Quite too much, honestly. So I did a long haul from Hong Kong to Zurich. I didn't have the IL. I mean, let's say the plane didn't want to tune in the ILS, and was a IFR condition. And we get something in live. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was the classical 777, yeah. Air France, we did a flight to Bordeaux. We didn't have the... I don't remember if it was an ILS. No, it was an air-nav approach, but we didn't have the glide path. Yeah. Or at least it wasn't... We didn't want to approach Maybe it's just some airline setting, I don't know. Because with AirNav you never know. Yeah, we need to increase the rate of descent. Let's go. Let's go down. Let's go down. Yeah, we're just above a highest area, which is this. Yeah, it's covered by trees. Look how nice. Fenix. Yeah, which is a plane that in real life flies in Colombia. Which Colombia is one of the most active countries in aviation, of course. In South America, I mean. Bogota. Wow, look at this. The performance of this plane now it's incredible. And we're gonna keep descending, of course. We are fine. I mean, we're gonna use speed brakes, of course, if we need. Yeah, because we're gonna be at 9,000. It's not setting 9,000 feet. Okay. Flight level, not really. Open descent. Open descent. Let the plane recover the speed, and then we're gonna use speed brakes. Let's go. Let's go down. Okay. Let's recover the vertical path. Descending 9,000. Okay, because we are just 30 miles from Raksut. We are at 22,000 feet. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's right. Okay. We are recovering already the vertical path. So we can reduce a bit. Okay. Speed braking and armed. We need to do performance calculation. Running 3.5, apply meter. We have a new meter. We have to update our performance. So our destination data. I don't have the new meter in Navigraph, interesting. 65.1, our current weight. Which is above, yeah. It's above the maximum landing weight, no worries. Wow. It's 2,600 meter long runway. Yeah, we're gonna be lighter than this, of course. I thought in a better, honestly. Okay, I have to brake medium for sure. Yeah, no problem, by the way, in case we can use. Manual braking. We need just 1,700 meter. Okay, this is right on the edge, by the way. We're gonna be lighter than this, so it's gonna be fine. Okay. Raksut, we are above Raksut almost. We are losing again the vertical path. A little bit of speed brakes. It's needed. The altitude of destination is 868 feet. Why I don't have the new meter? Whatever. I mean, there's not gonna be a big change. And we calculate performance with the new one, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah, recovering, by the way. What a plane. Okay. But we can go direct to final at this point, I guess. Which is, well, not really. I mean, no, okay. We are just 7 miles from Ukman, and it's our last waypoint. There was a thunder. No, look at the, I mean, look at the weather. Yeah, not really promising, of course. Okay. Let's try again. We're gonna lose it again. Let's play with it. Okay, let's go direct for 5 miles. I'm gonna go direct anyway. Let's go. 6,000. Yeah, this is not promising at all, I mean. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, because you know the vertical path in the Fenix sometimes it's really weird. So I'm trying to understand if we are doing it fine or we are too high. So we are, yeah, we're pretty far from the airport. We are 40 miles from the airport. We're not, I mean, it's fine, this altitude. I don't know why. Okay, 3,250. Okay, this is a slow descent. Okay, it's fine. It's completely fine. And I guess this is the river. Yeah. Can I see the name of the river? Yeah. Aluaga. Yeah, which is not Aluaga. It's Auyaga. Something like that. This river here. Right there. That. And that. Straight on. Okay, recovering a bit of speed brakes. 12,000 feet. Okay. I'm really curious about the localizer, to be honest, to see what we got. Meter is not new. Alright. We have to be sure. I can't go around now. Hopefully. I have stuff to do after this. And yeah, I have to bring this plane down, whatever it costs. It's gonna be fine. I mean, we have 2,600 meters of runway. It's completely fine. And it's a Fenix. We just have a little bit of crosswind, which is not desirable, but yeah, this is what we got. Alright, 11,000 feet. Okay, seatbelts on. Speed 250. Okay, 30 miles from the airport. Descent 5,000. Come on. Speed brakes. Okay. Let's bring this plane down. Wow, super smooth. I'm used to other planes recently. I mean, super smooth. Landing lights. Seatbelts on already. What? No, it's fine. Okay, I want to get down a little bit, approach armed. Alright, reducing this. Because I want to slow down. Of course.
Please help us
So yeah. Okay, let's maintain this descending attitude. And then at close to the next waypoint, we're gonna switch to vertical speed. I remind you, this is a localizer approach. We shouldn't have any glide slope. So we will adjust by ourselves the descent rate. I have the chart right here in front of me in the tablet. So I have the control. I mean, I can check the path. Wow. Look at this breakthrough. I remind you, we are in Peru. We are close to the Amazon forest. Look at this valley. Wow. Wow. With the shower there. Oh my god. Very cool. Amazing. Okay, vertical speed. Oh, 23 miles. No, wait a sec. 23 miles. Let's go 230 knots. So as you can see, we do have the localizer, which I'm gonna arm now. We shouldn't have the ILS. So we shouldn't have the glide slope. Again. Wow. I didn't expect that. Super cool with the valley here. I thought in a... Yeah, actually in Sky Vector is pretty... I mean, there is quite an evidence that this is not that flat. I'm looking at Navigraph, which is always a little bit strange. Continue descent. Now I'm gonna switch this and 3200 vertical speed, please. Actually, open descent. All right. Localizer capture. Look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, this is correct. We have in the meter, we do have shower in the vicinity. Oh my god. Wow. We're pretty close to this. Okay, vertical speed 1500. Oh my god, look at that. Oops. That's very interesting, to be honest. That was rain. Okay. Yeah, of course we are leveling off. We will level off, and I'm gonna up speed on manage. So 1000 feet per minute here. Speed on manage. Okay, slow down. Speed brake. Armed. Speed check. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Okay. Nice. What a place. Slowing down. Speed check. Gear down. Let's go immediately in because we need to continue the descent now. 1500. What is 1300? Let's say 1400. Oh, I see the runway. Oh wow, many thunder. Let's go down. Wow, look at the thunders. Are we going down? Come on. Okay, running sight. 10 miles. Speed check flap 2. So as expected, we don't have a glide slope. We just have a localizer. It's a very similar to a VR approach to shoot. So we're gonna manually descend. What we have is a nice glide path of vertical track, let's say, which is really helpful. I have the runway inside. I could go visual already, but let's continue in vertical speed for the moment. We are doing fine. Ground speed is still high. Speed check, flaps 3. Okay. Let me see this side here. Wow. With a shower there. Oh my god. Very cool approach. We had some thunder as well. So reducing 900 feet per minute. And speed check. Flaps full. Alright. There we go. Wow. Look at the thunder. Okay, 800 feet per minute. Ground speed is 152. Yeah, 800 feet per minute is just perfect. I have my reference there.
1000.
We are at the minima. Autopilot off. Set the go around. Flight director off. We are visual. Okay, let's go.
500.
With the thunder. Wow, epic approach actually. Oh my god. Oh wow.
100 above. $500. Minimum.
Continue. Yeah, we have the classical trees on final, which we're gonna pass through probably. Yeah, I mean, it's not that long the runway, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna try to avoid them, otherwise we're gonna be pretty high. Ooh, the crosswind. Wow, 7 knots. Continue descent. Hello 3. Yeah, this is something they have to fix, to be honest. Oops.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
The crab.
Drive.
Touchdown reverse. Let me watch the throttle so we can get reverse. Okay. $60 reverse in manual braking. Yeah, I don't know why there is this bug. So if I don't watch the throttle, yeah, I can't engage reverse for some reason. It's quite a recent stuff, but whatever. I thought the Fenix was immune to that, but apparently it's not. So I'm gonna backtrack. Yeah, we could backtrack there, but yeah, let's just do it here. And welcome to, I don't remember. Welcome to Tarapoto. Oh, that was cool. With the thunder here, right before the storm probably. Wow, look at the clouds moving. Wow, so realistic. Yeah, the thunder a little bit too much, maybe. Okay, this is gonna stay on if you start. So no go around, luckily. If you starting. Okay, this and this. Let's go outside to hear some thunders here. Yeah, I have the volume low, otherwise would be destroying my ears. Wow, super. I mean, oh wait. Okay, let's go back in. I have to do the turn. Switch is off. Coast train can goes off. Terrain can goes off as well, of course. And this and this. Okay. Wow, the plane is taxiing super fast. Are we just, yeah, we are still in a slope. Okay. Even here. Landing lights off. All this stuff off. Oh my god. Was a thunder like? 1 millimeter to my camera. Oops. So I want to park. Yeah, I want to park there. Okay, slow down. Left. Taxi light off. Where are you going, sir? Come on, turn right. Okay, there we are. Engine off, transponder off. Let's go. Yeah, the boards, of course. Beacon off. Yeah, we're gonna keep the APU. Well, probably not, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it on. Ground, service, doors and stairs. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, look at, can you hear the thunders? It's kind of scary going outside. Okay, let's switch off the APU. External power, APU off. Hello? Calm down, weather. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, our Thunder Phoenix today. Right here. I have nothing to say about the plane. Of course, you know the Phoenix. You know how good it is. I just wondering the landing rate. Oh wow, that's very, very good actually, considering the crosswind. So yeah, amazing flight. Nice, beautiful departure. Nice, beautiful departure. A nice departure with clear skies over Lima. The best time ever I took off from Lima today. Crossing Andes and with this nice weather destination. Cool landing. Alright, this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching and I wish you a nice evening. Yeah, see you next.